базар, поцелуй мой зад. Почему я с ней, это сука смарт. Все, о чем сейчас говорю, видят небеса. Было дело, я без дел, потянули за базар. Одолжи крузак или скинь мне муль. Филми, наши дети это мини-мы. Потерпи, казак, это маном.
What is going on, YouTube, guys? God dang it, the freaking thing's in the way, but you know, Suds Auto Spa, we tapped in. We're back out here in Washington, PA. We got a little Mark 6 already, got a little cool car. He is at Suds Auto Spa. You guys might recognize the spot. This is where TT was finished. This is where we finished it up and did the tint and all that. This is basically where the reveal video was filmed, but I am here again. I am here for a good reason. Q7 is getting gap prep. We're getting this thing tinted. We're doing the windshield, side windows, all the windows. I got luminous films, sent me out some freaking tint, so this thing's gonna be murdered out. And basically, guys, this is gap prep because this thing is doing a little transformation here before GAT. We got some goodies cooked up. If you guys watch the videos, I've mentioned some things. Make sure you go back and try to listen in the videos if you want to know what's really going down. Specifically, the low show video. Go check that video out. I mentioned what we're gonna be doing to this thing, but without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking. Evan's already in here. We're gonna get this thing freaking started. Let's get it. There's more cars in here than last time. All right, guys, we are here. Y'all recognize the spot. The TT was over there. The TT was right there. And now the Q7's here. Beamer on the jack over here, getting some work done. Dang, big brakes on this thing. Got a truck getting something done. A lot of work in here. Subi. A4, RX-7 still in there. Got a Z, crazy stuff. We're gonna get this freaking thing. Oh, and we got, whoa, I didn't even realize this is a DR and a freaking Type R. Damn. Whoa. I didn't even, I saw the Z, but I didn't see the damn, was it a 570 or what is this? For now. For now, what you mean? Is this getting like transformed to like a 720? Holy crap, bro. They got work getting put in here, bro. Holy sh. All right, we is here. Shout out Luminous. As you guys can see, it's kind of like chromey. And then they also sent me out more green because if ever want to redo some of the TT, we got some green, but we're not putting that in the Q7. Yeah, here's the black. That's what it looks like, but it is gonna look dope in the sun. It's gonna be like reflective. It's a little bit different than just normal black tint. I didn't want to do just normal black because everyone does normal black. I like being a little one of one. So yeah, we're gonna go clean that thing. Got the computer, got a little PC set up. Yo, it should look like my car. So the rear windows, guys, are like factory tinted, so like this shit ain't coming off. So we're peeling the fronts at least. In the dark, the rear may look a little bit darker than the front, but I don't care. As always, we on the YouTube tutorial. Shout out, bro, telling us how to take off this trim right here. Oh, we popped it back in there, but yeah, we're doing it the right way, guys. Gotta take that off so we can get under there. All right, this is taken off. Door cards popped out, guys. Got this little trim seal. That one right there taken off, and the bottom one right here. So we got lots of room to be able to get in here and get this tint tucked. Nice. First, we got to get all this adhesive off, though. You can kind of see it here. Looking nice and clean. Then we got to get that door card off, too. And then we start the install. Here's a kind of a tease of what it's going to look like. It'll be obviously a little bit darker when it's on the inside, but looks pretty freaking mirrory. You can straight see us in the reflection. But yeah, all the adhesive's off. Let's get this on. And while he does this, I'm probably going to tint my little orange markers here. And then also, my plan was to tint out these, get rid of that red. So it'll look, got some more goodies for the back too. So the whole rear end's gonna be a little transformation. I'm not gonna tell you guys that. You guys will see that in a few weeks. So we actually are just gonna be hand cutting it. He's able to get it more exact because with a 20-foot roll, not enough room to work with when you have it cut out perfectly. So hand cutting is the answer, but both windows are ready. This one, the trim just has to come off. Actually, I'm gonna do that real quick for him. All right, I decided to be useful and I helped him out and got the door card off. Now, oh, I can't do this with one hand. Bro's hand cuts are on point though. Look at the edge. Yeah. All right, guys, the prep is done. He's got this little water pack on the back. Get it nice and wet. Pulled off the clear on the adhesive side, and he's gonna lay it, and we're gonna start the install here. Nice. Guys, this looks crazy. You can straight see me. And you just see his little hands popping them from somewhere. All the water out, glassed. Wow, this is gonna look crazy, especially with the windshield. A lot different than just the normal little tint right there. Yo, check this stuff out, guys. Laid. dang, this thing went from like, it's more mirrory than I thought. All right, so while he does the rear window, he got that one done. I have black normal exterior light tint that I'm about to apply to these little orange things. I'm glad at least they're not in here, and they wouldn't be like, you have to like just tint the corner of the light. They're down here, so I can just tint that, get rid of that, and with the tint, you'll still be able to see the reflection underneath. And I think it'll match the black enough to look good. And then I also have a little bit to black out those rear bumper lights in the back. But I'm gonna quickly lay this, and then once it's laid, I'll do a little transition. Let's get it. Ooh, transition, look at my work. So there it is, blacked out amber. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better. No more ugly orange, dude. I've been waiting to do this. I've had this tint for so long. I just want to do tint all at once. Looks so much better, wow. There, compared to over here. It's just the little things, man. It's that ugly little orange right there. It just looks completely better without. God, that looks good. I'm gonna get a little before and after here. Rolling on over here, guys. Got this one now. Done. All I gotta do is heat the corners and stuff like that. I just wanna put some heat on it and then really tuck the edges. I already tucked them, but a little bit more heat, it'll really look good. You guys look at this window here. Since these rear windows are dyed, this looks way more mirrory than this. This doesn't even really look mirrored, but it definitely is way more reflective though. Wow, actually, I didn't even really think of that. But outside it may look different, but we're also probably gonna stack a layer of black behind this just to make it the same level of darkness. But yeah, making progress. Amber has been deleted on the front. I think it looks way freaking better. Wow. Just looking at the front end now without that orange. I absolutely freaking love it without it. Next up is these rear lights right here. We got music in the back, so I'm gonna try to talk as loud as I can, but these red lights are gonna be bye-byes. We're getting rid of those. Looks absolutely insane right now. As you guys can see, he is shrinking it to the rear windshield. It does look crazy on the outside. I wish it could look like that. I think the murdered out look will look good. Getting all these edges very nice. Lauren's actually in the car with a flashlight so we can actually see up into this wing to make sure these are all tucked perfect. And then the transfer from the outside to the inside. It looks really cool on the outside. I wish it was this reflective, but with these dang dyed windows, it just, you can't freaking tell. Still looks hard as ever. I can't get over how good that looks without the amber. I know I said it like 6 times. I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but without that amber, oh my God, it's just black now. That split up so much, like visually, it just looks terrible. All right, so now got the tint on this and get rid of this ugly, ugly little rear fog light type thing. So let's do a little transition. I'm going to go much, much better. Down there, talking about that little red. If you look over here, ugly. Too much red. Over here, blacked out, murdered, and my edges are pretty dang good. This window's done, that window's done. I think both fronts are pretty much done. Oh yeah. Woo. And now he's starting the windshield, it looks like. We got the whole pack and shit, man. Oh yeah, this one, yep, I can tell it's a little bit more mirrory, and this one, damn, it looks hard. All right, so I got both of these tinted, guys. Check that out. Looks so good without the freaking red there, but we're gonna call it a night for tonight. We have the 2 front windows on, the 2 rear windows, and then tomorrow we're gonna do the third window, rear window, and then windshield and double up on the 2 front windows. But we just want to get the car buckled up so I can actually freaking drive it, and then I will be back tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll pick this camera back up. All right, guys, we are back. It is the next day. I was looking at the car yesterday. Tint looks dope. Cannot wait for the windshield to be freaking done too. I just touched up the brake lights down there, or whatever those lights are, the little third lights. They're all good now. All the edges are pretty freaking mint. That shouldn't peel up or anything, but right now he's gonna quickly get this one done, and that one done, since they are already pretty clean and they're the dyed windows. So there was no tint uninstall, and when you don't have to uninstall tint, there's like no adhesive there, so it's easy to clean and keep clean. But yeah, this is what it looks like. A little 2-tone action. Stacked a little bit of darkness under that to maybe darken that up. It's just the way it's got to be when you have an SUV. I never actually realized that the windows are dyed. I guess once we get these third windows in here, it probably won't look that much different, but it'll look, you won't see through it like you can see through that one compared to that one. Let's get it. Quick and easy, guys. All these are done. Can't even see in the whip. It's very dark. I'm hyped to see this outside. It looks so good with the black on the things too. It's all murdered out in the back, but now we're gonna do the windshield. We're just cleaning it up real quick and clean this shield up. So on the windshield, it's definitely gonna look like a freaking mirror, which I'm excited for. Just like this. It Here's a little tease. Guys, this looks crazy. Mirror on the shield with it, though. Basically, get it laid out. You gotta shrink it, trim the edges, get it cut up, shrink it down, and then transfer it into the inside. It's gonna be a much darker view in here. I'm definitely excited. Pretty much dark, and you're never gonna be able to see my face in here. Really cool. You see all these wrinkles, and you would think if you hit that with a squeegee, you'll get folds. But watch when he does this, yo. These freaking folds, you can't even see them from in here. That's crazy looking, what the heck? But they just straight disappear. Boom. I don't understand. I watch him do this, and it's just like, if I had wrap like that, I swear to God, it would fold. So, going around the mirror there, getting it cut out, so when you transfer it from the outside to the inside, it's a seamless little, already cut out. You put it in, you wrap it up around that little mirror in there, and you tuck it. Guys, you cannot see into this thing. It's all shrunk down too, by the way. This is ready to be transferred over. All right, guys, we rolled it up, and now we are applying to the inside. Focus up, lock in, and then I'll get back to you guys when we start squeegeeing it. Now we are squeegeeing out all the water, squeegeeing out all the liquid. From the outside, it looks pretty dope. Yeah. Once we clean it off and wipe it all down, it's gonna match that. It's gonna look so cool. But yeah, cannot see in there. Mirror. Oh yeah, guys, check that out. We doubled it up here, so we darkened it. We got the 20% under the luminous, so now it matches the rear more. Obviously, it's not gonna be the perfect match, but because this darkness is on the outside and then the tint's under it, this is the tint on the inside, darkness on the outside. But can't see crap through this. But to get a really good comparison for you guys, if you look here, he's over there. I'll zoom in. You can see you can directly see him through that. You go over here, and you can barely see through it. That's how I would compare it. Go behind that window real quick, so you just see his shadow. Now go over to that one real quick. You can see the facial features and all that. So much better. This is gonna be sick. I'm not gonna be seeing anything at night, but I already struggled last night. Last night I was like trying to pull up, trying to parallel park, and I could not see. But hey, looks baller though. So let's get this side, and then honestly, oh yeah, guys, we also did the port windows. Forgot to tell you that. Did those little third ones right there. So it also matches over here. Looks sick. Mint. All right, guys, here we are. Got this tinted up, as you can see. Can't even see him through that. Windshield, looking dark. Not stacking anything on the windshield, because I'm not trying to have 5% on the shield. So we got, let's actually close these two doors. This door card's already on, so these and check out an indoor comparison. Obviously, it's a little different, but definitely darker than it was. And I actually kind of look baller. Yeah, and the only reason you can even see through that is because the door's open back there. You can see the little reflection there. But with the smoked out things, it's really murdered out now, guys. I'm really happy with how this turned out. But we are about to put all the door cards back on. And then once the door cards are on, give it a wash, debadge the rear, taking off the Q7 and the 3.0T. And then, yeah, we should be done. And we're actually gonna cut out a custom banner for the TT, another color matched one for the other window. I probably won't even show you guys that because it's gonna be for another video. But yeah, then I'm gonna head out. All right, guys, no more badges. Obviously, gonna hit this with the adhesive wheel to get that off, but I think it's gonna look way better because guess what, guys? There you go, SQ7. So yeah, once we get this cleaned up, we're gonna wash it. And yeah, basically that's how you debadge car, obviously. Fishing wire, heat gun, comes right off, badges come off. And now we just gotta clean that up and get that off, and already looks so good. I'm freaking hyped. Boom. I just spent the past about 30 minutes, just scrape it at this adhesive. We actually don't know where the wheel is, so I was just scraping it with some tar remover and that little scraper, and it's gone. So now we're gonna give her a wash, and then after the wash, I'm probably gonna end off the video, guys. It's been freaking real, but it looks way better. I'll put you in 0.5 real quick. It's like a broken record. I keep showing off the same stuff. No badges, looks clean. Blacked out lights down there. Doesn't even look like they're there on camera. Looks freaking great. Way better than it was. I'm hyped, guys. GAT is gonna be crazy. This thing is gonna be mobbing. So yeah, let's get this thing clean, and then I'll show off the final product, and then I'll see you guys in the next freaking video probably. Alright, guys, here she is. I think it looks freaking awesome. It would look crazy if it was all the chromey look around the car and I think it's like kind of like 101. The split in the center, the real murdered out look in the back, but then with the gloss in the front, little hot boy style, looks sick. Windshield, peep this. Just want to say shout out Luminous. Yo, this tint is freaking awesome. It looks so good. We stacked 20 underneath it, so once you stack the 20, it just makes it look that much better. But god dang, shout out Suds Auto Spot, man. They really hooked it up, guys. I want to say thank you guys for freaking watching the video. You guys have absolutely been killing it recently. This is GAT prep, man. This shit look fire for GAT. I got more planned for it. End it off here. Thank you guys for freaking watching. I will see you guys in the next freaking banger.